my channel. If you are new here, my name is Claudia Nyree, and on here we talk about various fragrances in my collection. We are currently doing the 11 days of Christmas layering series. So this is day 6. So if you're just now catching the videos, here is a post of the most recent one. So this would be 4 and 5. But in the description, we'll give you from the beginning. So I do recommend that you check the description and catch the videos from day 1 up to current, because I probably talked about one of your favorites already, because like I said, we are on day 6. If not, then hang on in here. I have 11 of them that I'm going to go over. So if this is the first time you've ever saw my face, I've just happened to pop up in your feed during the holiday season, I'm Claudia Nyree. You can follow me on all my social medias. I always recommend that people follow me on Instagram or TikTok, because there I kind of go on daily. That's where I just go on and catch up with a lot of my friends. Or just subscribe here, turn on your notifications, and make sure that you have the bell clicked so that you can catch these videos as they air. And to all of my returning subscribers, you know, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming back. But let's go into day 6. Okay, so what is day 6? Day 6 is going to be one that came out, I want to say 2 years ago. And I know that you might not be able to find this one, and some of the ones that I'm going to talk about, you probably won't be able to find anymore. But this also goes to people who are like myself, who've been diehard Bath and Body Works followers and purchasers and buyers, that you have this in your collection, right? Now, this is one that I normally only really bring out around the cooler months, because it is gingerbread latte. Now, they probably have done another version of this, but this is gingerbread latte. About 2-3 years ago, this came out. And gingerbread latte is that. It's gingerbread, like the gingerbread you make the gingerbread houses out of. That's that note, with some frosted pear and brown sugar. So how I take this to another level is I actually play on each part of this fragrance, which will give me a little more longevity. I can kind of use it for more things than just ginger fragrances. So gingerbread latte, which is Santa's gingerbread, frosted pear, and brown sugar. So let's go with playing on the gingerbread. So the gingerbread in here works beautifully with, and I hope that you've heard about this line. It's called Kirk Elliott. Kirk Elliott has ginger in the woods. This is so, if you love ginger, oh, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, this is nice. It is the freshly chopped ginger. It's not, yeah, it's the freshly chopped ginger. It's that spicy, yet, oh God, yet creamy, like, but it's the spiciness. It's the spiciness of the ginger. So you take ginger in the woods and pair it with gingerbread latte. It gives it like a coffeeness with a bit of spiciness. Something like, you would think that like almost a cinnamon that would be on the top of it, right? But this is the gingerbread house and what that smells like. So for Christmas, when people often do, they build the houses for competition. It's that smell, that freshly warmed up gingerbread, or the ginger snapper, snaps or snapper. I think it's called snaps cookie. That's the note that's in here. So when you put this together, it's like a ginger bomb. So if you're not into that, this combination might be overwhelming for you, but I actually enjoy it. So I bring this one out, I spray my body with this, and I just walk around like I smell like a gingerbread cake or house, and I love it. Okay, so now if you are interested in working with the frosted pear that's in here, then I say you should pair it with Roberto Cavalli's, how do you say it? Gemina di Paradosa. So I have it listed down here. And again, if you're new to this channel, I tear up the names of this stuff, but I list it at the bottom. So you probably have some understanding to what I'm saying. But this one here is just pear. It's just beautifully pear. It's pear and it's vanilla. That's the most that I get out of it. There is some white floral in it, but I mostly get the pear and the vanilla. But the notes in it is pear, mandarin orange, jasmine, floral notes, vanilla, precious woods, and amber. So the precious wood, that woodiness that's in the background of this, when you pair it with this fragrance right here, it gives it more base, more spice, right? So this is a fragrance I tend to bring out mostly in the springtime because the projection on this in spring weather is beautiful, right? But then if I want to wear it again, because sometimes you have to realize that with a collection like mine, you have to find ways to repeat some fragrances or you will never get through your collection. So I take this one, I add a little more spice to it by putting it with the gingerbread latte, which gives me more of like a creamy, coffee, spicy note. Add it with this, it pushes that pear that's in here, that frosted pear that is like a back note. It pushes it to the front just for a little bit longer. These two work beautifully together. Okay, so the last one that I have that I like to pair with gingerbread latte is a fragrance that if I can find an opportunity to wear this fragrance, I'm gonna wear it. Because that's how much I like this fragrance. And I have a whole video series about this line. And the line that I'm talking about is Maison de Darius, right? And I'll list that above my head and also put the thumbnail of what the video looks like. You need to go watch that video. He has gorgeous fragrances, beautiful fragrances done. But this is not about that. But any opportunity I have to wear a Natollerita, I promise you I do. Any opportunity I have to wear this fragrance, I wear it. This fragrance is so smoky. It's so, it is just beautiful. It was out of all the ones that he made, it was the one that I was like, oh, I had to have it. This is what made me fall down the rabbit hole of wanting to get as many fragrances from his line, right? This is a caramel, smoky, oh, God, Lord, it's good. So in it, you're going to get caramel. You're going to get vanilla, amber, argyle oud, sandalwood, musk, and a violet, right? The violet note, to me, it stands in the back. What you mostly get is that caramel, vanilla, argyle wood. And pairing it with gingerbread latte, it is going to pull more sugary. So not just vanilla, you're going to get brown sugar. Not just a more like vanilla caramel blend. It's going to turn more cookie-like, right? Because of the dough. These two together, it gives just an added more sweetness to this. Now, I enjoy this fragrance. If you're one of the type of people who the fragrance comes off a bit strong, because the oud and the sandalwood is predominant, right? And you want to kind of get past that stage. I don't have that problem. I've heard people say that. They listed it under my video, that one was one that took a minute to get used to. Then pair it with gingerbread latte, and it'll give you more doughiness, and that added more creamy doughiness to this fragrance. But it also helps to keep the fragrance going, where you don't move so fast into the oud, which is the part that I enjoy, but you don't move that fast. You stay more in the caramel, the vanilla, and the amber notes when you pair these two together. All right, so we, for day 6, talked about gingerbread latte. So if you happen to have it in your collection, and again, I know that this is a possibility that they may not have came out with this right here, but Bath & Body Works is good for coming out with a fragrance and giving it a different spin, right? To me, it's very similar to spiced amber or smoked amber or something like that. I think it's called smoked amber. If not, I'm going to post a picture of it right here. And I have a video for that one too. But I'll post the video thumbnail here so that you can get more into that one. This actually reminds me of that one with less smoke. Right, and being that Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works is owned by the same company, it's not surprising that you have some retired scents by Bath & Body Works that'll come up in Victoria's Secret as a new scent, and then they just give it a different name. But you get the take on this from smoked apple. Again, I'm gonna post it. here, because I want to say it's smoked apple wood or something like that. Just take the smoke out and you'll get this. But if you know and you happen to have gingerbread latte in your collection and you have some different ones that you have layered it with fragrances, then tell us about it in the comments. So anyone else who may have it in their collection can find other ways that they can kind of wear the fragrance. Maybe you might not know of something that you can have this fragrance worn a little more often through the year. I tend to not reach for this one unless it's cold. Like I need cold weather to feel comfortable in wearing this one. You might not feel like that. And that's the purpose of this channel, is for everyone to share their feelings, their concerns, their thoughts, so that we can continue to grow. I enjoy doing this with you. I always say that, but I really mean that I enjoy doing it with you. All I'm going to ask you is to share this one and hang on in, because we are on day 6, but we're about to move to 7 and 8 really soon, because I am coming on every single day. So I will see you tomorrow.